A second wave of the CCP virus has hit Beijing, confirming over 100 cases of infected people in the city. In Beijing, a total of 28 streets and towns are listed as epicenters, and many residential communities around Yuquan Market and Xinfadi Market are under lockdown. Farmers are now suffering huge losses. On June 16th, the Beijing Municipal Health Commission announced that the confirmed CCP virus cases in Beijing has reached a total of 106 cases since June 11th. Almost all the cases can be traced back to Xinfadi Market, a wholesale market located in the south of Beijing. 11 residential communities around Xinfadi Market and 10 residential communities around Yuquan Market are under lockdown, and 90,000 residents are taking nucleic acid tests.
The communities they mentioned are probably being locked down. No one in our neighborhood had visited these markets, so there is no immediate impact on us yet. But apparently there are fewer passengers on buses now.
On June 15th, Chinese state-run media Global Times quoted Professor Yang Zhanqiu of the Institute of Virology, Wuhan University Medical Department, saying that the 79 confirmed cases in Xinfadi Market in Beijing suggested that the CCP virus infection rate is much higher than it was from the Wuhan Hunan seafood wholesale market. On the same day, the government of Beijing announced that all community control systems are in wartime measures and that it will check up on all households. 24 hours of surveillance is implemented in all small districts and at the entrances of villages in Beijing.
The situation is very serious and nerve-wracking here, just like it was for Wuhan when the virus first broke out.
People are getting nervous again. Rumors saying that this time the virus is more deadly than it was in Wuhan. So everyone is scared and panicking. We are all afraid to be infected.
On June 15th, a netizen posted online saying, People's Liberation Army (PLA) National Defense University is under lockdown and many military hospitals are full, including the PLA General Hospital is full and locked down. The entire military system is affected. Also, a netizen posted a video on Twitter warning that many areas of Beijing are now under full lockdown and that the PLA General Hospital is conducting nucleic acid testing and should be avoided. Another netizen exposed a situation where many ambulances parked on Landianchang West Street and the street in front is being blocked.
The prices are going up again. These expensive prices of vegetables are making people's lives so much harder. We were almost at the point where everything was going to go back to normal and the economy was going to get a little better. Now we are in a second wave of this virus and back to the hard life.
This virus has a tremendous impact on China and it hit the world hard too. The impact on the supply chains and the production chains in Beijing is huge, especially to the people in the lower class who live at the bottom of the society and depend on physical work to survive. For instance, farmers who do wholesale business at Xinfadi Market are being hit the hardest.
Xinfadi Wholesale Market has been under full lockdown since June 13th, and a large number of People's Armed Police and police officers have been stationed there. Many farmers are complaining.
我这车还有7、8千斤货，这车还有好几千斤。这新发地这不开，疫情不开，我这货不都得扔了吗？这得找谁去？找谁说理去？没人说理去。看看剩多少货，瞅瞅，看看这人都待着呢，那货都卖不了，这不全得扔吗？这个钱谁给出啊？这国家给出啊，谁给出啊？
Seafood merchants are also suffering heavy losses. The chairman of Xinfadi Market, Zhang Yuxi, previously indicated that the CCP virus has been detected on the cutting board used to cut the imported salmon. State-owned media China News published the suggestion of Zheng Guang, a former principal investigator at the epidemiology of the Center for Disease Control and Prevention of China, that people should stop consuming raw salmon. All of a sudden, many supermarkets in China have recalled all the salmons, and the government has also stopped salmon imports from Europe.
The CCP said it was the salmon. What can we say? Some people don't believe it, especially those of good common sense.
Many places in China have conducted tests on salmon and local seafood markets, and the results of the nucleic acid test came out negative. Chinese media, China Business Network, CBN, quoted an analysis from a virologist that the hosts of the CCP virus are mammals, not salmon or other seafood, and the virus on the human lungs cannot be transmitted to fish, and the virus on fish gills cannot be passed on to humans. Although the source of the epidemic in Beijing is unknown, it has already spread to other areas. Next to Beijing, Baoding City in Hebei Province has also reported 3 confirmed cases and 1 case of asymptomatic infection on June 15th. They all have been in close contact with confirmed patients in Beijing. As a result, Baoding City is also under wartime measure now. In addition, 2 new cases have been added in Liaoning Province and 1 in Sichuan Province. Both are related to Beijing cases. Hong Kong's newspaper, Apple Daily, indicated that many Chinese citizens are fleeing Beijing recently for fear of lockdown and health issues.